Hey, look, I'm about to give y'all a video on how you can tell if you in a toxic relationship, whether you in a relationship or friendship. You hear me? Remember, it's a good toxic and bad toxic. So save this video and watch it back if you need to. You hear me? Like I said, it's a good toxic and bad toxic, and it's a reason behind people be certain ways to you and try to manipulate you. So watch this, y'all. Watch this video, man. Number one, y'all, this lack of communication. Like if you and your partner, y'all don't be talking throughout the day, like, or you don't even feel comfortable about talking to them with your feelings, your thoughts. Like, if you don't feel comfortable, that's a sign y'all got a toxic relationship. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I say toxic. Remember, I told y'all it's good toxic and bad toxic. That's toxic because people know, like, they know, like, when you get, like, when you build a certain attachment with someone, you hear me? They get you close to them. They know. And we humans, we humans, so we all, it's natural for us to get attached to people. You hear me? So they know that. And they know once they fall back, they pull that back. That attention they giving you, it's for males and females. Anybody can play this game, y'all. You hear me? Anyone can play this game. It don't matter. So male or females, you hear me? So they pull that attention back, y'all. And they will really, really do that only because they know that you was attached to them. In psychology, you gonna be missing them. Damn, they just pull that back. You were so used to getting all that attention. So yeah, that's number one, y'all. Like I said, lack of communication, y'all. Alright, so number two, y'all, is emotional abuse. Like if your partner is frequently criticizing, if they belittling you, or if they doubting you in any type of way, male or female, if your partner not supporting you, that's a sign of emotional abuse, and that's toxic. That's real toxic. But I'm telling y'all what it do. Like I'm telling y'all, what it do to your psychology, your psychological brain. This is what it does to y'all. Listen, by them not, you feel me, being supportive and being draining and emotional abusing you, when you got that, like I said, when y'all got that attachment, you hear me, like all of this stuff adds up, y'all. It get deep, like it get deep. All of this abuse, it adds up, because we have, like, we as humans love what hurt us the most. You hear me? Like it's just a drug to us. You hear me? And most of us as humans just love that. You hear me? Like, but you gotta stay, because the devil is always watching you. He's watching me while I'm doing this video. You hear me? While I'm doing God's work, he's watching me. Whatever you're doing, the devil is always watching. You hear me? So that's number two, y'all. Emotional abuse, y'all. Watch out, man. It's toxic. It's toxic. Number three, y'all, is lack of trust, man. Let me tell y'all, like, if you constantly, like, if your partner can't always constantly down on you or accusing you of doing something like cheating or whatever, like, you can't talk to them. If they can't trust you and they always suspicious of something, that's a sign of toxic. And listen, they doing it for a reason. They're not doing it for the reason you think. It's mental, you hear me? It's a mental thing. They doing it because knowing the good person you are, you hear me? You know you loyal. You know damn well they would not do it. You would never ever ever do nothing like that. You would never be disloyal. You hear me? And they know that. So just by off the effect of them accusing you of doing that, you feel me? It's triggering something in your mind subconsciously that, like, damn, like, how could you even think of that? You hear me? That's a shift of toxicity. It's deep. It's deep, y'all. It's certain toxic. You probably like, damn, like, I care. Like, that person he care. They must care. Like, yeah, they must care about this. Now, some people just do that just to seem like they care. They just want to mess with your head. Y'all gotta watch out for that, yo. That's number three, y'all. Lack of trust. You heard? Watch out for that. It's toxic. Number four, man, is jealousy. You hear me? So if your partner is constantly jealous, even when there's no reason for them to be jealous, even when you've been loyal 100%, like I just said, y'all, listen, that's a sign of toxic. That's a big sign of being toxic. Like I told y'all be thinking people really care. They don't. Some people don't be caring. Like some people will act like that they care just so you can feel secure. Go by people's actions. That's how you know when somebody care about you. You go off their actions. You hear me? You don't go by their mouth, their words. It's actions. Come on, y'all. That go by their actions. And to today's age, we gotta go by people's actions. You hear me? People value people who respect themselves. You hear me? Don't be one of them people that can just let people walk over you. No matter who you are watching this video, you are chosen one. You watching this video for a reason. So love yourself. You hear me? And I love you. Number five. Oh man, y'all, I saved this one for last because if you still here, you're gonna learn something. You hear me? Listen, number five is power struggles. So if you and your partner are competing with each other, or y'all trying to get a one up on each other, like y'all doing that back to back and forth. Like say like if one of y'all made a mistake in the past, you hear me? Some people would take you back literally just to get they get back. Male and female. Like if If I'm lying, hey, look, if I'm lying, am I lying? Like, for real, though. Y'all know that. So, look, that's toxic. Nobody got time to be playing one up. Listen, if I made a mistake in a relationship, make sure you gotta get back with that person. Before you get back with that person, you gotta make sure everything clear. You hear me? Make sure they got coming back in with good intentions, because they might come into that relationship still thinking about what you did to them, and they just trying to get their get back on. You hear me? So that's something you gotta run for and watch out, because boy, they be plotting the whole time. But yeah, man. So these 5 signs you gotta watch out for. If you got going through any of these signs, like, this is a sign of they being toxic. You hear me? So yeah, if y'all want a part 2, let me know, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Shop the merch. PassionatePain.com. You hear me? I love y'all. Subscribe.